All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And we are here and ready to react to some more Coke Studio from season 15. I thought it was a shorter season because there weren't songs after Blockbuster for at least a week or two. Right. And so I kind of forgot about it. Ozjod let us know, no, there's more songs out there. Check it out. And so we got about 4 or 5 to catch up on. We're going to catch on one at a time, obviously.
Right.
Which one are we checking out today?
Looks like we're looking at, is it Jhol?
That's how I would say it. Jhol.
Jhol, Jhol. Jhol.
So yeah, this is a song, like he said, called Jhol. It's got Maanu and Annural, Khalid. Now, for me at least, I don't recognize those names. I know they're really new to him because I've watched a lot more Coke Studio than he has. And those are new names for me, which is always cool. I just like so many of the performers they introduced last season. I want some of those to come back. We've had some, but anyways, excited for these guys, excited for this song. If you like our reaction to this one, we got plenty others on the channel. Go ahead and check those out from at least this season and last season. But if you like this one specifically, don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And let us know, since you've probably, if you're watching this, you've probably listened to all the songs so far. You're not behind like we are. Let us know which one's your favorite. All right, here we go.
Coke Studio, Season 15.
The same scarf?
Give it a new and we cover. Dillo russe gayan chava. Teri yaadain ch bikra main duniya se jawa.
Yeah, I think he's remembering that.
Sun ve main kitte jawa.
Like the beat.
Chup gayan rava. मैं ते दस्सिया सी ख्वाबां च तक्किया सी ले हुण दिन भी नहीं चढ़िया ते दिल च तू मेरे मन च तू जदों ही नहीं होंदी पास ते तड़पदी रूह ते रवि तू करीब सोनी हले ना तू जा तू ही है मेरा नसीब दी भी ना जावी दूर सिला ते जिन्ने भी तू मंगदी है तारे मेरी जान कदी भी ना डरी मेरे प्यारे दिल च तू मेरी हसरत तू असी तेरे उत्ते मरदे ने सुनदे नहीं क्यों हुण
I'm sorry to interrupt right here, but did you notice that he like never took a breath, it seemed like, during that whole run or whatever you call it?
Yeah, it was like in
That's
my mind
impressive.
right now, he's reminding me of certain R&B singers that like, and Savannah's huge into R&B, so I listen to a lot of R&B. So like maybe Jason Derulo, you know what I mean? Where they sing so quick that sometimes it sounds like a little bit like they're rapping, but more than like it's just, but they're actually singing, you know what I mean? Because they're harmonizing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Same
he's
thing.
Not breathing.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Or he's doing it so subtly that you can't hear it. Right. If it was me, I'd be like, sorry to interrupt right before he gets it, but I'm really liking the beat. I'm really liking his voice and just like the flow of it.
तू असी तेरे उत्ते मरदे ने सुनदे नहीं क्यों हुण ते रोज तेनू चांदे चांदे तेरे हुस्न उत्ते मरदे असी रोज की करिए सजना बोल हाँ तेरे ही झोल ते नचदे सारे तेरे प्यार च करिए की हुण बोल सजना क्या मांगो
There's our second singer there.
किन्नू पुछा मैं एहसास किथे रख देने गल्ला डाल दे ते नाल किवे हस देने छड्ड दित्ती मैं उम्मीद सारी दुनिया तो ए भी लोकां दियां गल्लां च फस देने नी मैं नहीं बोलदी आ झूठ मेरे ते तेरा सुरूर तेरे उत्ते लिखा गाने सोहणे जज देने दिलां दी यारी साडी भी दिलां दा नहीं हो इक सुर नाल रहना सी जरूर साडे तेरा ते
मेरा कोई और नहीं है दस दत्ता दुनिया नू ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਆਵੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਵੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਦੂਰ ਜਾਵੇ ਜਾਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਕੱਢ ਜਾਵੇ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਏ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਵਸਣਾ ਹੀ ਚਾਵੇ ਮੁਸਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਏ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਦਗੁਮਾਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਯਾਰ ਸੀ ਦਿਲ ਆਸਮਾਨ ਪਾਰ ਸੀ ਦੋ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾ ਸੀ ਕਾਗਜ਼ੀ ਪਰ
मेरी ख्वाहिश तू
close. Heartbreaking. Oh, I'm curious about what your thoughts are on this one.
Man.
Sorry about the darkness on the video. My son's been using my computer, and he has like the brightness so low. I think he's playing like a scary game. And anyways, sorry for that.
Dude, I thought it was dope, man. It reminds me. I love when you have, like, one of the things I do like about R&B is when they combine like the female artist and the male artist. It reminds me of this song with Chris Brown, and I can't remember her name, but it was she was on American Idol. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.
Jordan.
Jordan
Sparks.
Sparks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that kind of duo where they play off of each other, and it was really, really cool. Again, the video was really cool. Have you ever been on a train? Oh yeah, you just went to Europe not too long ago, so you've been on those long passenger trains like that. I was on a train like that when I went from New York to upstate New York, where, you know, Canada border or whatever. And dude, it is, to me, one of the fun ways to commute. You know what I mean? You're not worrying about the traffic of the road. You know, a lot of people don't like those long commute trains, but I enjoy it. Savannah, in fact, she hates trains. I don't know if it was because when I went the first time she was on a train, again, she's Hawaiian, we were in New York and it was underground in the subway, and it's like the claustrophobia got to her or whatever, and you know, it's New York, so it's not like that. It's like, you know, you shoulder to shoulder with people, you know what I mean, on those trains. Yeah. But yeah, those long commuter trains, and I thought it was a great video where they took it, and I mean, dude, I really enjoyed it. How about yourself?
Yeah, I love this song. I'm glad that you liked it too. This first time here, this might be my favorite one of the season so far. I really felt this song for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. I'm always a sucker for, like you said, a male and female duet. I don't know why. If it's done right, it's just already going to be a favorite of mine. But this song itself, just the music, the tone of the whole thing, the way they were able to like kind of elevate the intensity with their voices without screaming or anything like that as it prolonged. And both these singers were like carbon copies of each other. They were both able to have those long runs, like you said, without rapping, but just singing, but without breathing too much. And it went along with the music so well. This was an amazing and mesmerizing song. The story, they had a lot of story to it as well. Coke Studio, especially recently, have done a good job with those stories in their videos, but this one really felt like it wasn't a set, like it was actual place. And you have that whole kind of thing of just the symbolization of the scarf. The story was great, but the music was just absolutely amazing. Both their voices were fantastic. To answer your question about the trains, yes, we went on it. That was my first time I ever went on those commuter trains. Right. I really enjoyed them. Now, they weren't as fancy as even this one or other ones I said, like Orient Express, that kind of stuff. They weren't that style. Right. But you had that little table between you and the person you're sitting in front of or whatever. You had like little charging plugs. The bathrooms were questionable, but they had bathrooms, which is all I need.
He said questionable.
It's funny seeing people stacking their suitcases to fit in that little like suitcase bin at the end of each car or whatever. Right. People do some very interesting things to get their suitcases on there.
That's funny.
But no, it's very nice. It is a lot better than going on the tube, so to speak. But I love this. It's been too long since we reacted to it, so this is a great one to get us back into it.
For sure, for sure. You know, my last thought was, I can't equate anything to Coke Studio other than like the mixtape, right, and rap. And we don't have anything, at least not to my knowledge, really in R&B or even in rock. And you could correct me if I'm wrong, in pop. But in the rap community, till this day, you still got the mixtapes. Like, how do you know about the new up-and-coming artists? You know, mixtapes are dropping. Every summer, you know, everybody looks out for that Summer Jam mixtape. And, you know, some of the big guys will put on, like, artists that are up-and-coming, and then they'll end up on, like, XXL magazine or whatever. And, you know, because you don't know if you don't know, right? I don't know if this artist, I'm going to like this artist, so I really want to pay for, you know, their CD for $13.99, or these days, it's like $17.99 at Target. Jeez, Target. Calm down. You know what I mean? Target for us fancy people.
Oh my.
But you know what I mean? Like when you buy the mixtape, okay, I've got, you know, 15, 20 songs on there, and there's a whole bunch of different artists, so I'm going to be introduced to new artists like that. But the mixtape are done by like, you know, DJs, and they used to be underground DJs. Nowadays you got bigger name DJs that do the mixtape, and, you know, and take a whole bunch of artists, you know, songs and put them on somewhere. But it's not backed by something as big as like Coke Studio. It's not done like the mixtape is not done by Sony or like, I was gonna say Bad Boy, but no, Bad Boys as a records kit label, they're done. But it's not done by the huge record labels. It's just these independent DJs and stuff like that. I don't know why they don't adopt this model. You know what I mean? For like and not just rap, but for rock.
It's a great way for exposure.
Yes.
I mean, when you watch the Magical Journeys, Zolfi and his team, like, they find these people like on Instagram and whatnot, and they just like, let's bring them down. Let's see what these guys got.
It's the modern day mixtape, man, but they do it for different genres of music. Like, you know, you got the rappers, you got the singers, you got the people that play the instruments, right? The musicians and
all types.
Think about it. It's genius for them because it's easy for not easy, but it's easy way for them to find talent and put together 15 seasons worth of content, you know what I mean? Where it's not that easy. Imagine one band putting out an album every year for 15 seasons straight. Good luck, cousin, you know what I mean? Where here, it's different people at the time. So their model is amazing, and I'm just like, man, why hasn't somebody here thought about that, you know what I mean? Other than like the mixtape, because I would love to hear new artists that I'm not familiar with, and I guess the closest thing you could do is listen to the radio. But the bad thing about the radio stations is that, you know, the way it works is the biggest companies pay for spins. It's just that simple. You know, you'll hear a radio until you like it. You're gonna hear a song until you like it because the powers that be say we're gonna like it. You know, that's our jam. And
15 songs are over and over.
You know, at some point you're okay. I guess this is what I'm gonna like. I've heard it 50 times. You know what I mean? Name one song that you heard on the radio like again, and then finally like, okay, I guess it is kind of catchy.
Usually I like the songs, and that's the 15th time. Okay, I hate this song now.
Dude, for me it was Cardi B's Bloody Shoe. Whatever. These are bloody shoes. Like, dude, like, I don't like her voice. Like, I don't know. She sounds like a roughneck. Like, I was like, the lyrics aren't there. And then after I heard it for the 1,000th time radio, I was like, okay, I guess it's all, you know what I mean? But it was like,
see, you submitted.
That's how much they played it on the radio. And obviously the studio was behind pushing, or her record label was behind pushing it, because you pay for those spins, you know what I mean? So America needs to borrow this a model, I would say, from Pakistan, and utilize this model. And again, Coke Studio, there's Coke out here. Why don't they do Coke Studio America?
Sometimes you can't recreate perfection. Let us know what you think about this song and our thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time,
we know all things.